Hey guys, welcome back to the farm and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Today, I'm driving this thing back to the farm from the field that it was in last time because it is actually done cultivating. Now, the thing is, it was actually doing a mission, I believe. We need to accept the money for that, 2,285, and we're just going to go ahead and collect it. Very nice. We're then going to go ahead and get back home and we'll figure out what we're going to be doing today. Let's get to it. Look at how dirty this thing is. I might actually get ourselves a, like a pressure washer or something like that, because look at this thing. It is disgusting. Alright, we've made it back. Very nice. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out what we're going to be getting up to next. Let me just park this tractor right here for right now. That is awesome. You know what, actually? I feel like it is late in the day, so we're actually going to go to sleep now, and then in the morning, we'll figure out if there's any contracts we need to do. We'll figure out at what stage this is actually at. Obviously, there is a hell of a lot of weeds in here, which isn't great, but, yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, we've actually installed a mod that allows us to actually have more missions. So, we are actually going to accept this contract for cultivating. There we go. We're actually going to accept another contract for cultivating as well. They're very close together, so field 27 and field 10, which is just down here. So we're going to accept both of those contracts, which means we need to get this guy back out there. The issue is, this guy actually needs some diesel. So let's travel over to get diesel first, and then we'll go from there. I kind of wish there was a mission that we could use that thing for, because imagine like having to just drive to maybe another person's farm and just delivering water. I feel like that in itself is actually an okay mission. To be fair though, I wouldn't expect very much money from doing that. Although, I don't know, maybe I would expect some money from doing that. I'm not sure. Anyway, we are going to get this tractor on the ferry. We're then going to fill it with diesel, and we'll go from there. We need to figure out what we're doing with the rest of it, though, so let's see if there's any other contracts for any other of our vehicles. We do actually have a bunch of wood transport missions, which would be pretty nice. So I'm thinking 21 logs from up there at the top of the map down to the paper mill wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. So let's go and accept that contract, and I will get that started very soon. Is there any other contracts that I wouldn't mind doing? Realistically, these deadwood ones would actually be quite good too. Obviously, we're going to field 27 anyway, so we might as well just accept this contract, and we'll go do that. And then there's some other ones as well that we'll also do. Anyway, let's get onto the tractor, drive it across, get it to the gas station, and fill it up. Okay, so we are at the gas station. Let's go ahead and fill this thing up. I don't think it's got a particularly large gas tank, so it shouldn't cost us too much money. And it did run out previously, but because we've restarted the game, we're actually fine. Oh, the thing at the back is getting stuck a little bit. This is actually quite a wide thing. I didn't expect it to be this wide, considering it's one of the smallest ones, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to drive over to the field. The first one is just here on the other side, so we'll hire a guy to go up and down that, and then we'll go do the Deadwood contract, I think. The other thing that I really want to do is I want to actually make a bit of a farmyard. That is something that I'm planning on doing. Hopefully we can get it done soon. Alright, so let's just go ahead and line this up a little bit, if we can. There we go. We are going to put our lights on, because I think that's fun. And we'll hire a person to do it. Off you go. Beautiful. I'm actually so happy that that tractor can pull that, but it is a little bit underpowered. So eventually we will try and get something a little bit more powerful. Obviously 100 horsepower is not terrible, but something with, I don't know, maybe 150 horsepower, kind of like my main tractor, would not be too bad. Although, yeah, it's 155 for my main tractor. Anyway, let's run over to where we need to chop down the trees and just get that done straight away. I actually thought it was a little bit closer, so we have to run quite far to get this, but that's fine. It's just over here. Okay, I can actually see most of them already. They're very visible on this one, so let's just go ahead and chop them all down. This is literally going to take me less than 5 minutes, so yes, let's run from one to the other. I wish we could run with the chainsaw, but clearly that's a little bit dangerous. But we'll just keep running from each one to each one. That landed on my head, I'm sure it's fine. Chop this one down, yes. And we'll run to the next one. I don't know how many trees there are to actually chop. There's another 2 right here. Let's do this. Whoa! I accidentally went a little bit close. There we go. And we'll run over to this one over here too. Now, I did want to check, really quickly, if there is like a medium tractor that's actually kind of cheap. Because I wouldn't mind getting one of those. So let's have a little look. Medium tractors. I hate that it's not in order. It's a little bit weird. 68,175 horsepower. It's got a front linkage and a rear linkage. That's not terrible. This one has 190. Oh, front and rear linkages as well. I don't know. Let's get this contract done anyway. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and smash this last one out. And that is the full contract actually complete. I was hoping that this would sort of pay for our workers, but it's not actually that much money, I don't think. Is it like 750? Yeah. It will pay for probably like one of the fields anyway, so that's not terrible. Anyway, cultivating. Once he's done with that one, he can move on to this one. Whilst that's happening, let's go do this contract. Okay, so we are going to need the log forks again. So let's go ahead and drop this down right here. Bosh. Let's grab this one and shove it on. Yes. And then we're going to have to shove the weight onto the front real quick while we take the trailer that is right there on the back. And then we can drive both of these, or yeah, I suppose both of these, down to the mission. There we go. I keep calling them missions. They are contracts, but it's pretty much the same thing. Anyway, we'll be down there very soon. Alright, so we made it all the way here. I've dropped the trailer right there, and as you guys can see, these are actually stacked 3 high. I'm going to try and just grab 2 at a time, which may or may not work. Let's go ahead and clamp onto that. There we go. Oh wait, the weight's on the front. Oh, I do this every single time. Every single time. I think I can actually probably get away with reversing if I just lower these guys down onto the floor. That should be fine. Yes. And if I can pick up 2 at a time every time, this is going to be awesome. It's not going to take too long at all if we do this. Please say I can grab onto that. There we go. Nice. So now we should be able to lift this up. Oh. Right, this might take longer than I expected, but to be fair, we've got loads of time because the cultivating mission is going to go on forever too. Anyway, let's move this all the way as far forward as we can. I'm actually pretty much crashing my own tractor into my own trailer, but that's neither here nor there. Open this up. I'm actually going to try and secure this side down, and then I can lift this away without causing any issues. Awesome. Okay, so I ended up just adding this amount of logs onto the back. I don't want it to be too crazy because, honestly... Whoa, I almost crashed into a school bus. That could have been bad. Honestly, it looks really ugly when you do it the other way around, but as of right now, this actually looks like a nice little load. The issue is, obviously our trailer right now is not really very big. I'm thinking of maybe getting ourselves an actual logging trailer. It might be a good idea, it might not be a good idea. Obviously the truck actually works quite well as well, but I don't know. I feel like a longer one of these trailers would actually not be a bad idea. Now the thing is, there is actually a version of this trailer that is longer and is still a bale loading trailer. Not that I want one of those, to be fair. So we might end up selling this trailer and buying a log trailer very soon. We'll see. Okay, so I dropped off the first load. Let's go ahead and pull over to the left-hand side really quickly. I am indicating. And I think I might even swap trailers now. Oh my, look at that. The condition of my tractor is 0%. That's pretty bad. Anyway, I'm thinking we sell this for about 5,500. We then actually purchase ourselves a new trailer. Flatbed trailer? Yeah, this one. For... I don't know, how much is that? 30? Oh my, that's a lot more than I thought, actually. No. Have we got a logging trailer? I think there are logging trailers, right? So, that's cotton. Wood transport. I kind of just want to get, like, one of these, but that's kind of expensive. Maybe one of these. How much is it for a truck that would be able to tow that? Combinations? Wait, how is this a combination for it? Wait, what? How is this a combination for it? There's no way this would be able to transport it. Right? That makes no sense. How is that a combination for this thing? I have no idea. I guess we could buy a dolly as well. Yeah, you know what? That might make sense to do. I don't want a front guard. Rim color, like, quite low. We buy a dolly, and we'll be able to pull this thing around. It is still, like, 27 grand, though, so if I go to select it again really quickly, combinations, dolly is 18 grand. Wow. Okay, never mind. Alright, well, anyway, for now, let's just go ahead and return back to the logs. We'll shove a bunch more logs on the back of here, and I think we're gonna have to do 2 more trips, but that's okay. Okay, so it turns out we can actually, like, strap them on like this if we are very, very lucky, and we are. So, yes, instead of doing 2 trips just to get 1 more extra log, we've managed to just shove it on the side. And this is the end of it. This is the last of the logs. So, I'll see you at the paper mill once we, pretty much finish the mission, actually. Oh, I'm actually going to pull over as well, because my cultivating job is done too, so I'll move that guy now. I'm going to be being a little bit naughty here. I'm actually going to go across the train tracks, because that's where the next mission is. So we're just going to plow our way over this. Oh, wait, can we? Oh, yes, we actually can. Oh, we can. Nice. I thought we were going to get stuck there for sure. Anyway, this next mission for the cultivator, I believe, is actually near that silo right there. So let's just continue around this field. Oh, it is actually. It's literally right next to that silo. We'll go across this bridge right here, and that'll be fine. This is actually just grass, so I'm just going to drive straight across it. Yes. But yeah, we're going to be turning right just here. The turning circle on this tractor is really weird. Once you're moving, it's actually somewhat fine, but when you're going slow, it's pretty bad. Alright, so if we pull off to the side just a little bit and I turn into this, then we hire a guy. They should get this done pretty quickly. Awesome. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and continue in this as well until we get to the sell point. We're then going to complete both contracts and we'll make a decent amount of money, I think. Okay, we are at the destination. We go ahead and run over here and we just spam it. There we go. Wood transport complete. So now we go into here. We can actually accept this, so collect the 930 and the 8,400. So we're actually up to $28,500 now. There's nothing that I particularly want to buy just yet, although this thing and this thing both seem pretty good. Both things are pretty good. But no, I think what we'll do is we'll jump into the tractor. I'm actually going to drive to the store. I'm going to be selling this trailer, and I'm going to be fixing up the tractor as well. Okay, we made it to the store. Well, the mechanics, I suppose. We're going to go ahead and find the ding-a-donger. Yep. We're going to fix our... Oh my, how much is this going to cost me to fix it? 12 grand. I mean, it needs doing because then we'll have the actual performance of the tractor that we need. So I am actually going to go ahead and do that. I'm then going to actually repaint and repair the trailer that we've got. And I am going to sell it. Yes. 6 grand. Okay. Anything else that needs selling? I don't think so. Not really. So we still got 22,000, which isn't bad. Oh my goodness. I forgot that you could actually buy this thing without the crane. I'm thinking we do that. We just buy this. And it's 15,000. Quite, I mean, it's not that expensive, to be fair. we'll pick it up, and we're actually going to go do another wood contract mission. I want to. Alright, I've been driving up here for a while. I'm not actually entirely sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, this isn't too bad then. I'm actually going to drive into this. I'm going to turn left, and then we'll reverse it back so it's sort of level, I guess. There we go, sort of like this. And then it should be relatively easy, hopefully, to get the logs on here. We're going to try and pick them up 2 at a time. That means I'm going to have to go quite far right. But I think we got this. Although, actually, these rocks are in the way a little bit, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, let's go ahead and try and get 2. This is making me struggle a little bit, not gonna lie. Come on. Come on. This ain't really what I wanted, but let's just reverse out of there. Oh, you know why it's not? 'Cause I don't have my weight on the back again. I constantly do this. Alright, let's go ahead and just turn ourselves around. If I lower this down, it makes it easier. We have lost a log, but that's fine. Turn into it, grab it. There we go. Right. I'll just chuck this log on, then we'll chuck the other log on, and that should be okay. Right, here we go. If I just drop it, I think we'll be alright. Yes. I would like to position it a little bit nicer than that, so let's just do this. There we go. Alright. I'm not going to grab that log just yet. I'll actually start with the next few. And instead of trying to grab the 2, like, next to me, I'm going to try and grab the 2 on the top. So I think that's easier to grab for my grabber, anyway. So if I just do this, you see? Little bit easier. The thing is, I actually kind of want to get, I don't know, maybe like a wheel loader to do this job in the future. So that might be what we end up doing. Anyway, if we just drop those, that's nice, yeah. I don't know how many logs this thing can even take as well, so that's another thing I need to watch out for. But this isn't going to take too long, I don't think, so let's just go ahead and time-lapse a little bit and maybe just continue to get it all loaded. Alright, never mind, I thought I was recording the time-lapse, but apparently not. So we've got it to this point. There is 1 log here, 1 log there, so that's 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7 logs extra. I don't think we can even get them on here, but we're gonna try. There's also this little gap right here. I wish a log was in, but obviously there isn't a log there. That's really annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get the rest of these on here. It might look bizarre in the end, but we will see. Alright, so it is loaded. Clearly past where it should be loaded to, but that's fine. Let's go and attach under this. We'll turn around and we'll grab the we'll grab the weight for the front. And we will continue to wherever we need to drop this off at. That is a lot of logs, though. Oh, so these need dropping off at the paper mill as well. So we are almost there. We're going to get a decent amount of money from this. There is a lot of logs on board right now. I'm actually really pleased with the way this went. Obviously, you can just sort of hold logs in a nice area and then strap them down. And it does actually somewhat work, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get it right to here. I'm going to take a bit of a screenshot, and then we'll send it. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Nice. Alright, let's run over here and make sure that this is done. There we go, wood transport is complete. The cultivating is complete as well, so we get a little bit of money from that. Collect and collect. Yes. Up to 14,740 again. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's go ahead and send it back home. And that'll be it, I think. So I guess for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.